Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. So, we would like to continue our discussion regarding the data tables. We have showed you how easy it is, the normal practice, if you want a normal range to be converted into the table. For example, in the customer case, all you needed to do is press Control A, select the entire range, and then you insert the table. So the table was inserted. Now it is already a table, that's fine. And sometimes you want tables to be removed, then what to do means in that case you will go to the table design and you will convert the table back to the range, and this is going to be removed. This is now a plain table, right? Plain means a non-table range. It's a normal Excel range, no table in that. In order to get your table back, you got to select this, and then you will insert the table and click OK, and your table is back. Right. So this is how we did the table insertion for the employees. And next is let's see how we can add and remove the tables from the purchase order header in right. So let's first remove the table. Convert this table back to the range. We said, okay, that's right. Okay. And as you know, to fill all this data, it's just a matter of clicking a button, which allows us to get the test data back in, right? So we have introduced a button. So it generates the data for the purchase order header data and also the detailed data. So the logic which is used, this has already been explained to you in a previous. The only difference is that we are using now the tables instead of the normal range. Currently, we have removed any table which was included. So when we click on the generate, it is going to randomize, to use the randomize function of VBA, and it will randomly generate, or the PO number will be starting from 1, 2, 3, and like this. And it is supposed to work until the row 700, means 699 6 is means 699 purchase orders are made, because this is 700 row, means 699 from starting from 1 to 699. So you can have any number of so just to show you how quick it is, that whenever you want the test data to be generated, you use a logic and it randomly takes the employees to create they're created by, right? So it randomly takes the one who is it randomly takes the amount, the means the items which are costed, and it randomly decides that some purchase orders are of one line, while some purchase, this is a one liner, or purchase order number 3 is one liner, and purchase order 1 is 3 liner. It has 3 products with different costs, and So making one purchase order, and this purchase order number 2 is a one-liner, as we are in the detail tab. So only one line is in the purchase order 2, and this purchase order 3 is also a one-liner, but purchase order 4 is four-liner. Okay, so we have we can see that the system has now used the data table. It is not a normal range. How can you ascertain it? Because you will see when you click within this range of the table design appears, and it shows you that the table name is PO table. How it has created. So we go to Alt F11, and this is the procedure which generates the test purchase order. And in the test purchase order, it is first of all removing any table if it is there. Yeah, it converts the table back to the range if there's if there's no table, so nothing would happen because it is enclosed in a on error resume next. So no impact would come, and it will if it finds there is some table. So these steps are required to convert it back to the plain range and do the loop work, randomize the employee name, randomize the items. Yeah, here it is random between these are the suppliers. For the random supplier, it is picking this, and so on and so forth. It is now it will do the thing which has already been explained to you in our previous videos. You can refer to the previous video in which the purchase orders test data was generated. Okay. Now, once this loop is completed, it is then now this is the place where it is adding the list, the data table, right? And the name is being selected as table TBL, starting with the TBL PO header. Yeah, whatever the name you give here. So the table is going to be will be created. It will be resized with this range, and it will be and the formulas will be written inside the columns of the table, and then the formatting will be carried on the PO details, right, in the details, so that these formatting, with showing with a different color as soon as one purchase order finishes, it starts alternate color, and then it takes the next alternate color, right? And when the new starts, it starts with a different color, just to show you that you can distinguish between the two purchase orders details. Okay, so this is how we have incorporated the data table in the purchase order using the VBA code. This time, first time in this, and the code being used, you can try it in, you can use it. These are the codes, this that in which you say, you tell that you want to add a table, then you have to do this. This is the syntax. Mention the sheet. In the sheet, you type the dot list object and then add, and then you will use these parameters and give the range in which you want the tables to appear, and this the filters and Ducey conditions, and so the other conditions can be done, and the name of the table. So this creates the table, and another command normally used if you want your table to be resized, you can use this command as well, right? Okay, in which you have to mention that what range you want your table to be resized, right? And once your table is created, whatever the formula you can write in within the range, and these formulas will also appear in your table. Okay, so the rest of the program will remain the same. We have already, this is our so we did not do anything um, uh, any lengthy codings, only we incorporated these few statements which are related to the data tables, right? These are the data table: add data table and list objects, resizing. That's it. Okay. Thank you very much for this.